Welcome to my new podcast. It is called Sister Circle. My name is Joelle, and I'm excited to start this journey with you guys. I want to share some things that are exciting, things that I've learned in the past few years that give me a lot of peace and joy and happiness, a lot of micro moments, and I want to share that. I want to build a positive place, and I would like to introduce my first guest, and then I'll talk a little more about what we're going to do next week. But my son, Jake, is going to be my first guest. Jake, welcome. Welcome to Sister Circle.
Hey.
Hey, hug, yes.
Handshake, yeah.
No handshakes here, hugs. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
You're just watching TV in there.
We were.
Yeah.
He is my first guest. We were watching a movie that we used to watch a lot when he was little, like Placid. So, yeah.
Great movie.
And I want to share things on this show. So my goal is to share with people ways that I'm finding to be happy and kind of deal with a less stressful life. So the reason that I wanted to have you on, because you're my son, as my first guest, is also because you have shared some things with me that have made a huge difference for me physically and mentally in the last few years. And I'm going to share a few of those and then ask, your opinion on them, things that you also still do. So the few that I want to share that you taught me that I do to this day are cold showering or plunging, whatever you prefer. I also do a lot of grounding, so barefoot walking. I also meditate, and those are things that Jake taught me and that really helped me mentally and physically. So kind of throw it to you. What do you do in your life other than those things that I could add?
I would say the most important thing that all that stuff's good.
Okay.
Obviously, the more things you can kind of combine, help. But the thing that helps me the most, I think, is it's a term called refocusing.
Okay.
So it goes kind of with meditation, but you practice it during the day when you're not meditating.
Okay.
And it's just, like when you notice like your mind is going somewhere that's not the best for you, your mind's wandering, kind of going into these.
So can I, like, if I feel stressed because of a phone call or my job, something like that?
Yeah, well, you're stressing over something that happened
Yeah, exactly.
in the past,
Yes.
or you're thinking about something that could happen in the future.
Right.
So it's refocusing is like catching yourself when you notice yourself doing that, and then coming back to the present moment
Okay.
and just constantly doing that
Okay.
over and over and over. And then,
Because the present moment is really where we're at.
yeah, it's the only
I
thing
mean,
that's
that's
real.
the only thing that's real.
Yeah.
And that's a concept also that Jake has taught me over the past few years. But I really started to get it because when I'm in this moment right now, like I am with my son, this is really the only thing that's real right now. This moment.
Well, it's ever fleeting.
It is beautiful,
now.
and that's what's so beautiful about
Right
it.
now?
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it keeps moving. But the past has already happened. I can never go back there. I can just remember it, think about it, learn from it,
Yeah.
enjoy it. And the future is coming, but I don't know what it holds.
Right.
We can't control it. So it's beautiful to live in the moments, and micro moments are huge for me.
I think
Food
a micro
can give
moment
me-
is when you are very present.
Yes,
So
yes.
you get to experience something a little differently than if your mind is, you're right here, but then your mind is in the future, or
Yes.
you're thinking of something that happened.
Exactly.
The micro moment is an example of you being ultra present, and then you experience a feeling
Yes.
that's, like kind of goes with being very present.
And I find that the more that I have of those in the day, when I go to bed at night, I
Better day.
feel very satisfied.
Yeah, it's a better day.
It's a better day than striving for some big, glamorous, happy moment that you're going to have one of a week. All these beautiful micro moments that you can create yourself lead to a happier life because it's, yeah.
Well, that's like where meditation comes in. I think when you meditate, you have more of those micro moments,
Right.
or those moments where you're just very present. 'Cause, meditation is you practicing that,
literally,
you know, that
exactly.
it's a focus practice.
And now I have a very hard time with meditation, even though it's something I still do every day. I have started painting, and I feel
Form of meditation.
yeah, and I
Cooking.
feel and
Meditating,
cooking. I love
exercising, reading.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you do in your free time that's I don't know, healing or enjoyable micro moments for you?
Say being with Abby, who's
Abby,
recording.
who's recording.
Yeah.
Abby.
Yep. Being with you guys.
Yeah.
Family.
Yes.
You know, and just trying to constantly be in control of my mind.
Yes.
And not like try so hard to control it, but just practicing that refocusing tactic. Like, okay, being aware and like noticing, you know, kind of separating from your thoughts and noticing, oh, my mind's kind of wandering.
Right.
I'm thinking about something that happened, or I'm trying to think of like plan the future and like, oh, some, you know, is going to happen. It's going to go like
Right.
this, and it's like when you catch yourself doing that, you're like, nope, we're right here, right
We
now.
come
Like,
back.
look, it's I always think of a saying. It's called "Be where your feet are."
That's nice. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of work to refocus or to meditate or
Well, that's why a lot of people can't do it.
well, but
Because it's like work that's not physical. Like you're not like physically doing something. It's all in your head.
and you don't see
But
the
it's a lot of
reward
work.
immediately
Oh,
from
no.
it. It
Depending
takes time.
on your age, is
yeah.
how long it's going to take
Exactly. To
get better at that. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that
We're
talk
done?
with you.
you to. No, we're not done.
We're not
Come on, we're gonna
done.
keep
Well,
going.
no, I enjoyed that talk with you about that.
Oh, yeah,
But I
yeah.
wanted to move on to maybe another
Okay.
topic if that's okay.
Oh, whatever, yeah.
Okay. All right. So another thing that you have some knowledge of is cryptocurrency. Not that you're gonna advise anyone,
Yeah.
but if I wanted to just learn about it, okay, I don't want you to advise on what to invest in or you know, but just to understand what it is, how it works, what a blockchain is. I know that term, but I don't know,
Yeah.
you know, what it means. You know, where would be a good place? Online is fine. YouTube.
Shout out YouTube.
Shout out YouTube.
Yep.
But YouTube would be a good place online. Do you have any like person that you would say is a go-to? Like I know you like, he's more real estate, Grant Cardone. But that's real estate. Do you
Yeah,
have
he's
anyone in crypto that you kind of is your go-to guy that you like?
Not really. I would say the best way to learn about it would be, and you may not understand it very well at first, but to read it's called a white page. So you read the Ethereum and the Bitcoin white page, which is like
Like the Bible.
it's like the guts of the technology. So you go in and you read how it actually works. You know, you can use it and but understanding how it works and like the process of what's going on is important to, you know, if you're going to start investing in it or
Knowing
whatever.
how to
It's like that's
navigate
where you
through
would
it,
start
right?
is you know, educate yourself on how that's technology actually works.
Okay.
So you just go read the white page of Ethereum and Bitcoin because they're like the you know, biggest names, and then they're also like some of the earliest. Like,
So just Google the white.
yeah, like
pages?
Ethereum
Okay.
white page
Okay,
or Bitcoin white page.
Okay, so
Yeah.
anyone that's interested, I'm going to do some research on my own, and we may talk about this a little next week on our episode. But thank you.
But I like Ripple
Ripple is
to
your
invest in. I don't.
You
I'm
you
not
like
yeah.
Ripple? Okay, all right. Ripple is. There's another tip, guys. Let's
Yeah,
take
personally,
all the tips we can.
read about Ripple. Yep.
Okay, all right.
XRP.
XRP. All right. Oh, I do know that. See,
Well, you've heard that name. Yeah.
I know XRP and blockchain and Ripple, and I think
What
I
other
knew that.
cryptocurrency have you heard of? Because you're not into it at all.
Okay,
So that would be a good.
I've heard of Ripple and XRP because of you.
Well, it's-
But I've also heard of what's the big one? See, this is how
Well, what are the white pages? I said to read-
Ethereum.
Yeah.
Ethereum.
What's the biggest one or the most
Bit-
well known?
Bitcoin. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But Bitcoin is like $1 million a coin now or something, right?
No.
No.
It's like 115,000.
Oh, cool! I'll get one tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, then no. So you can buy, you can
did-
put in $20 into Bitcoin and get, you know, whatever ratio that is to one Bitcoin. So you can
Okay.
buy
But that's
1/100th of a Bitcoin.
wow.
Yeah, and then so that's how it's like all broken up like that. You
Do
don't
people buy the whole Bitcoin though?
if
Like,
you have the money to.
well, I guess.
Well, there's people
obviously,
that
yeah,
bought it when
that
it
makes-
was $100 a Bitcoin.
Okay. And how many years ago was that? 10?
I think it started in 2011, maybe 2012.
Okay. So like 14 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Interesting.
So imagine
And
you would
now-
have seen the future,
Right.
bought 10 Bitcoin for $1,000, and then
And now they're worth
they're worth 10 Bitcoin would be worth $1 million+.
$1 million plus. And that's kind of like with you with Ripple, having the eye for it, seeing it early, and being able to read what direction it's going to go. Could
Yeah, because I
make
think
you a
all this
wealthy-
stuff's planned out.
Right.
They're slowly getting you used to using digital money because they're going to phase out, for the most part, paper money. Because we all go, like it was coins or gold or silver,
Right.
goes to paper,
Right.
and then it's going to transition again. And then, so it's not like you have to catch it on the fly. You just have to be able to read between the lines and see
know.
what the plan is
Okay.
before it's going to happen or be totally put into place.
And I do know with Ripple, and again because of you probably, but they had the big court thing, and now it's kind of settled down, and
Yeah, which to
they're
me was
able
an indicator that,
that there was
It's a
something
good
there,
one, too.
yeah, to invest in.
yeah,
right?
because why would they single out of thousands of cryptocurrencies the one?
That one,
Yeah.
exactly,
It's for a reason.
right, exactly. All right, well, we've got some homework to do, guys, on that. And then lastly, I'm going to ask you, and I don't want to, you don't have to like get too personal about it, but like with your exercise routine, what would be good for someone? Well, what do you do? And you don't have to like go
Oh, I don't
point by point.
Well, I'm just getting into working out again.
You are.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So I
okay,
don't work out that much.
Okay.
I mean, I
right.
should, and I
But
I
you
have
think
at one
weights
point.
are as important as cardio?
Yeah.
Or weights are cardio in a way, I guess.
Well, with the right intensity, weights can be cardio.
Okay, all right.
And then if you just combine weights with, 30, 45-minute walk a day, like slow
so
paced
the
walk.
farmer walks that you.
Well,
and
yeah,
Daddy
but you don't even have to walk with weight, I don't think. But
just
if you work out,
because I'm carrying my body weight when I'm walking.
yeah,
like, isn't
exactly.
that-
But like slow, steady cardio over, 45 minutes
right.
is apparently better for you for like burning fat than just like doing high intensity cardio.
Okay.
And then if you're lifting
I don't want
weights,
to do high intensity cardio.
no, but then also if you're lifting weights, you don't want to take long breaks, be on your phone.
No.
Like you want to,
Yeah.
if you take an hour to lift weights, you can bust your butt, get a great workout in, and then you're getting your heart rate up high enough to where
That it's kind of
incorporates
doing both
cardio
things.
with strength
Okay.
training, and that would be the way. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
I want to start getting because of my age. I'm 57. I do want to start getting more into the weights.
Yeah.
I not
Good
just
for you.
well, yeah, because I want to be strong for when you have kids someday, and I'm chasing them. Yeah, I want to, and I think women as they age, it's very important that we do some weight training because we're losing bone density as we age, and that's something that I'm dealing with right now. I actually have osteopenia, which is something I'm trying to reverse.
What's that?
It's the precursor to osteoporosis, meaning my bones are not as
Yeah.
dense as they should be at my age.
Well, I mean, you've been taking Shilajit a lot, though. That's
Well,
good.
that's the thing. My calcium was up on my last test, and I take Shilajit, which is another. Thank you.
Mhm.
We'll end on Shilajit. I'm not. I don't want to share vitamins and things like that, just because I think you should definitely talk to your doctor before you take any kind of vitamin or
Mhm.
change your workout or anything like that. But I do take something called Shilajit, which is basically a ground plant material, and I've been taking it for almost a year now, and it definitely, for me personally, talk to your doctor always, but for me personally, I have noticed weight management, energy, clear skin, sorry, and my hair has been getting a little bit thicker, and my calcium levels have been better. So Shilajit is something that we will talk about in more shows for in the future, because that's something I want to delve into more. But that's another thing that's great for
Fulvic
women.
acid,
Yeah,
minerals.
exactly. fulvic acid is the big thing, right? And
Well, yeah, it mimics what a healthy soil should have. That's providing the plants with those nutrients, and then you would eat the plants, right?
There it
But
is.
with the Industrial Revolution
Mm-hmm.
and all this stuff that rains down from the sky that's not supposed to be there,
Right.
it gets into the soil, displaces minerals, kind of,
Yeah, so
like
the plants
strips
aren't
it of
absorbing
the
them
nutrients
into
it's
what
supposed
it's
to have.
growing into.
So you supplement Shilajit because the soil that's growing all the food you eat is not as rich and healthy like it should be, like
Right.
it was back in the day.
Right.
So
Exactly.
it's you're just getting what you should be getting from the soil.
Okay.
That's what I was telling Abby is like, the environment we live in nowadays is very unnatural,
Mm-hmm.
and it promotes like disease.
Right.
So in my opinion, that's also one of the cool things about living in this time is like you get access to supplements and like cool things when it comes to health, and then basically you have to, in my opinion, supplement things
Right.
to offset
make up
the
for-
negatives from
right.
living in this type of.
But there's
environment.
so much stuff out there, and
Oh my
there's so
God.
many people trying to make money off stuff that is not necessarily good for you. So being able to discern, do your research, really research. I'm a
Find
big
people and
researcher.
companies that are
Yes,
genuine
and
and
find
want you to
good
do
companies
good.
that care, in your research. But all right, well, I
Yep.
enjoyed this
That was good, yeah.
thoroughly.
Yeah,
Thank you. I am going to shake your hand
Okay.
because I'm going to start. I'm not going to hug every guest, so I'm going to shake your hand. I appreciate this time with you.
Yeah, it was good.
I made him dinner.
Amazing. Yep. Cake.
Cake. Yes,
Yep.
we had a good afternoon. But
Mhm.
this was my first show, and I appreciate you being my first guest.
Yeah,
I'm very
it's fun.
honored.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And to close out, next week, you guys, I'm going to be back. We are going to do some painting, and we're also going to do some bread making. So we'll see how that turns out.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to share some more tips, some more just positive mindset things that I'm learning, because this is a journey, and I want you guys to go on it with me. So thank you for joining me in my sister circle, and I hope to see you next week. Take care.